Narrative adventures and story-rich RPGs have become increasingly popular in the gaming landscape throughout the years, with players seeking an emotional connection to characters and smart and interesting stories, making now the best time ever to delve into the world of these amazing and underrated story-driven games. First, A Plague Tale: Innocence takes you on an emotionally charged journey through grim, plague-ridden medieval France. At the heart of the story are two children being pursued by the Inquisition and hideous swarms of rats. While the gameplay can be a little frustrating in places, the story is gritty, heart-wrenching, and enthralling, and carries players through with ease. Pentiment is another historical narrative game, this time set in the 16th century in Europe. Graphically, the game is stunning, with bright, stylized artwork displayed as if straight from a medieval manuscript fitting the character-driven tale, as players discover secrets and stories in a Bavarian town, combining elements of an engaging RPG with a fascinating visual novel in a compelling and beautiful package. In Disco Elysium, the player is a detective investigating crimes and interrogating suspects, which could be perceived as a simple mystery RPG, but it soon becomes clear that this is far more meaningful than that, exploring existential themes of loss and alienation, and delves deep into the human condition. Firewatch is an intimate and dialogue-driven game with an emotionally charged narrative. Set in the beautiful wilderness, players explore the evolving relationship between protagonist Henry and his supervisor Delilah through only a handheld radio. Oxenfree blends a ghost story with teen drama. As the main protagonist Alex, players join a group of friends who accidentally open a rift in an old military island, releasing strange creatures into the night. The dialogue is well written and only made better by the superb voice acting. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is a haunting mystery game with stunning visuals and a soundtrack to match. A brutal murder has been uncovered, a local boy is missing, and strange things are occurring in Red Creek Valley. Playing as Detective Paul Prospero, the aim is to piece together the fragments of a story as it unfolds by solving puzzles and exploring the environment fully. Staying in the realm of spooky and strange, Slay the Princess is a visual novel with seemingly endless branches created through the player's decisions. The hand-pencil drawing aesthetic lends itself wonderfully to the fairy tale style, but unfortunately there will be no happily ever after. Spiritfarer is a cozy management game like no other. Set in a magical world with sumptuous colors and interesting characters, the player has the important job of ferry master to the dead. There may be crafting, building, and exploring to do, but this game is centered on its stories most of all. When playing for the first time, the most striking thing about Gris is the captivating watercolor art style. That, combined with the ethereal soundtrack and textureless gameplay, makes it feel at times more like an animated movie than a game. And lastly, as the last one alive in her family, Edith Finch explores her family home to find out the truth once and for all. What transpires is a unique and imaginative journey through the death days of each of her family members. Now that may sound morbid, but in fact, what remains of Edith Finch leans more toward poignant, hopeful, and emotionally rich. And that'll about do it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and go to GameRant.com for more like this.